Plot synopsis 1. In 1940, four siblings, Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy, are evacuated from London to escape the bomb attacks of World War II. They are sent to live with a professor who lives in a large house in the countryside. While the four children are exploring the house, Lucy looks into a wardrobe and discovers a portal to a magical world, which is named Narnia. The landscape is covered by snow, as it is under a spell of always winter and never Christmas. There, Lucy meets a faun named Tumnus, who invites her to tea in his home and tells her she should be reported to the tyrannical White Witch, the Queen of Narnia, who captures humans. When she returns to the real world, Lucy's siblings do not believe her story about Narnia, but her unpleasant elder brother Edmund follows her through the back of the wardrobe on her next trip and is met by the White Witch, who enchants him with sweets. She encourages him to bring his siblings to her in Narnia by promising that he can rule over them. Edmund returns home and lies to Peter and Susan, spitefully denying Lucy's claim about the existence of Narnia. Eventually, all four of the children enter Narnia together while hiding in the wardrobe. Lucy discovers Mr. Tumnus has been imprisoned by the witch and asks her siblings to help her to find him. They meet Mr. and Mrs. Beaver, who invite them to dinner and recount a prophecy that the White Witch's power will fail when four children, 2 male and 2 female, fill the 4 thrones at Cair Paravel. The Beavers tell of the true king of Narnia, a great lion named Aslan, who after many years' absence is now on the move again. Edmund sneaks away to see the White Witch, whose castle is filled with stone statues of her former enemies. The Beavers, realizing where Edmund has gone, lead the other children to Aslan. As they travel, they notice the snow is melting, indicating that the White Witch's spell is breaking. This is confirmed by Father Christmas, whom they encounter on the way. The children and the Beavers meet with Aslan and his army. Peter takes part in his first battle with a sword given to him by Father Christmas, killing a wolf who threatened Susan. The witch approaches to speak with Aslan, insisting that according to magic tradition, she has the right to execute Edmund as a traitor because he has escaped from her power. Aslan speaks with her privately and persuades her not to put him to death. That evening, Aslan secretly leaves the camp but is followed by Lucy and Susan. They discover that Aslan has offered his own life in exchange for Edmund's. Aslan is tied to the stone table and then killed by the witch with a knife. The following morning, however, Aslan is miraculously alive again because someone who willingly dies in the place of another is allowed to return to life. Aslan allows Lucy and Susan to ride on his back as he hurries to the witch's castle. There, he breathes upon the statues and they come alive. Peter and Edmund lead the Narnian army in a battle against the White Witch's army, but they are losing until Aslan arrives with the former statues as reinforcements. The Narnians defeat the evil army, and the witch is killed by the victorious Aslan. The children are named kings and queens of Narnia. Several years later, and now adult, the siblings go hunting for a white stag. Suddenly, tree branches turn into coat hangers, and they find themselves back in the wardrobe as children again.